Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to Daily English Stories and Podcasts. I'm happy you're here with me again today. This morning, I want to tell you about one of my favorite times of the week. A quiet, simple, and happy moment Sunday breakfast. Sunday mornings always feel different. The air seems softer, the light gentler, and even time feels slower. It's the one morning when I don't rush anywhere. There's no alarm ringing, no emails waiting, no traffic outside the window. It's just stillness and the promise of a slow, peaceful breakfast. When I wake up on Sundays, the first thing I notice is the light coming through the curtains. It's not harsh like weekday mornings. It's warm and golden, like the kind of light that wants you to stay in bed a little longer. I stretch, take a deep breath, and listen to the world outside. There's the distant sound of a bird, the gentle hum of a neighbor's radio, and the quiet clinking of someone preparing tea. It feels safe, calm, familiar. I slowly get out of bed, put on a soft t-shirt, and head to the kitchen. The air there feels cooler, and I can smell the faint scent of coffee beans waiting to be ground. Making breakfast on a Sunday has become a little ritual for me, something simple but filled with care. I start by turning on the kettle. The sound of water heating is comforting, and I slice some bread and put it in the toaster. As I wait, I open the small kitchen window. Cool morning air drifts in, carrying the scent of wet leaves and sunlight. It feels like the world saying good morning back to me. While the bread turns golden, I prepare my favorite drink, milk tea. I mix black tea with a bit of sugar and pour warm milk over it. The smell fills the room instantly. It's sweet, soft, and full of warmth. When the toaster clicks, I spread a thin layer of butter over the bread and listen to it melt slowly. The sound of spreading butter is quiet but satisfying. It's one of those tiny details that makes mornings feel complete. Sometimes I add an egg or a few slices of banana on top. Nothing fancy, just small things that taste like comfort. On the table, I place my cup of milk tea beside the toast and sit down slowly. I don't rush to eat. I just look at everything for a moment, the steam rising from the cup, the golden toast on the plate, the sunlight touching the edge of the table. It's a simple breakfast, but it feels like a small celebration of calm. While eating, I like to play some quiet music in the background, soft piano or acoustic guitar. Sometimes I play an old playlist from my phone, songs I've listened to for years. They make me feel connected to old memories, mornings at my parents' home. The smell of my mom's coffee, my dad reading the newspaper, and the sound of my brother laughing in the next room. It's funny how a simple song can bring all those moments back so clearly. As I take another sip of tea, I look out the window. Oh, the street outside is calm. A few neighbors are sweeping their yards. A woman is watering the plants in front of her house. A dog stretches lazily near the gate, and somewhere down the street someone is frying eggs. I can smell it even from here. It's the smell of Sunday morning home, comfort and warmth all mixed together. After finishing my toast, I pour myself a little more tea. I like the way the cup feels warm in my hands. I don't check my phone. I don't open my laptop. I just sit there quietly, watching the light move slowly across the floor. The house feels alive but silent, like it's breathing peacefully. There's something beautiful about mornings when you do nothing, when you just exist. Sometimes on Sundays I cook a little more. If I have eggs and rice, I'll make fried rice with vegetables. If I have fruit, I'll cut it into small pieces and make a simple salad. It's not about cooking something perfect. It's about enjoying the process. It's the chopping, the stirring, the smell of garlic hitting the hot pan. These little things make me feel grounded. As the food cooks, I open the door to let the sunlight in. The light fills the kitchen, bouncing off the pots and plates. It makes the whole place feel warm and alive. Sometimes I hear children playing outside, their laughter echoing down the street. A neighbor calls out to another. Someone plays an old song on the radio. The world feels connected not through noise, but through gentle sounds of daily life. Once everything is ready, I set my breakfast on the small wooden table near the window. I sit down, take a deep breath, and thank the morning for being kind. The first bite of warm rice and vegetables always makes me smile. It's not special food, but it feels special because I made it slowly, with peace, not hurry. I remember when I was a child, Sunday breakfasts were always my favorite. My mother used to wake up early and cook rice porridge or eggs with soy sauce. The smell filled the entire house. My father would sit near the window reading the morning paper, and I would sit beside him, waiting for breakfast to be ready. There was no rush, no noise, just the quiet sound of cooking and conversation. Even now, every time I eat a warm breakfast, I think of those mornings. It feels like a gentle connection between then and now. After finishing my meal, I usually stay at the table for a while. I look outside at the quiet street. Some people are hanging laundry. A bicycle passes by slowly. The morning light becomes brighter and the air warmer. It's a perfect time to just sit, no plans, no goals, just being part of a peaceful morning. Sometimes I read a short story after breakfast. Sometimes I just sit in silence, listening to the sound of life, the wind through the trees, the ticking of the clock, the soft clatter of dishes being washed next door. It's amazing how much you can hear when you stop trying to fill the silence. As the morning slowly turns into noon, I start cleaning the dishes. Warm water, soap bubbles, the simple rhythm of washing plates. It's another quiet moment that feels meditative. Through the kitchen window, I see the sunlight moving across the neighbor's wall. The day is growing brighter, but I'm still moving slowly, like I don't want the morning to end. When everything is clean, I dry my hands and make one last cup of tea. I sit on the balcony with it, feeling the gentle breeze on my face. The street is now awake. Children on bicycles, people chatting outside, a motorbike passing here and there. But even in that small activity, the peace of Sunday morning remains. It's in the air, in the warmth of the tea, in the quiet smile you give yourself for no reason at all. It's a reminder that peace, dose, and tea need to be planned. It just needs a little time, a little attention, and a quiet heart. Thank you for sharing this Sunday breakfast with me. I hope wherever you are, you also have mornings like this, slow, calm, and full of small joys. Sometimes happiness isn't about doing more, it's about doing less and doing it with love. See you again next time for another peaceful story on Daily English Stories and Podcasts.